Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RanDOTA. As always, I am D, your host for the show where the meta doesn't matter. Just dropped in, this is a live game, and I'll explain why in just a second. Let's go ahead and introduce the team, shall we? First off, for the Radiant, we have we, as in yes in French, playing the Gyrocopter on the bottom lane, up against Koalaman, playing the Enchantress, also in the bottom lane for the Dire. Oh, he's also joined by DH. Star DH, playing on the Bane. So good to see the Bane support. Mid lane for the Dire, we've got Bohemian playing on the Puck. It's an interesting looking skin, or outfit. We'll look at that in just a second. A name I literally cannot read. I have no idea what that says. We'll just call you Tinker because that's what you're playing for the mid lane Radiant. Lawlessy playing the Clockwork. Gonna be wandering around, mostly gonna be in the top lane, I think. And Snow is the final Radiant player on the Omni Knight. For the Dire, we've got Marshall playing on the Sand King, wandering around right now. Pikachu play kind of fitting for a Razor on the Dire in the top lane, and finally XOXO playing the Rubik. Just call you XO. Now the reason I wanted to cast this is because in the listing for this game, it was listed as a pro player. We actually do have Saxa. He's in this game. Not going to say which one it is, but we'll find out. Maybe. Meanwhile, Koalaman already starting off fighting DH in the bottom lane here. Enchantress actually going to lose. At level 1, with just Enchantress really can't take on Bane. Especially not with a Brain Sap. Oh, Lawlessy coming in behind, there's the cogs, but Bohemian's just gonna be like, okay, whatever. Denied. Good laser snipe from the Tinker. Also, if you haven't already, I'm sure it'll still be in theaters when this episode comes out. Go and see Black Panther. It is a wonderful movie. It's just brilliant overall. Also, what is this outfit for the... Oh, okay, it's the Undersea outfit. The Cray Legions. Plus the Baron Vector. Oh, that being said, the Burrow Strike lands. DH gonna go down to Marshall. First blood to the Dire. Which is gonna be a great help. Stolen Satyr, which you can actually just constantly renew. Ooh, the homing missile lands. Koalaman not going to make it out of this, thanks to the cogs. So that's a very good combo, is the homing missile into power cogs. Burrow Strike lands. Lawlessy in trouble. Gonna body block with the illusion is Marshall. The Nightmare lands on the real one. But not long. It's not a very long one. Alright, Burrow Strike does not have a lot of range. So Lawlessy's going to survive this. Check me in on the mid lane. The Tinker and the Puck are actually going toe to toe. Keeping about even. Meanwhile, Pikachu up here in the top lane. That is one thing I want to point out. Is that they've come up with a good new system. Is that you'll notice there's a Rubik right here. If Pikachu over here comes over and clears this stack, then XO will actually get a bit of the gold. That is a great thing they finally put in. Also the Marshall falling. We taking down Marshall. Koalaman apologizing. Oh. I don't know what Bohemian was thinking there. That was way too deep in. But they've made some good changes. Like I said, they do the stack. A portion of the gold goes to the person who stacked it. There's ways around that, but typically not something to worry about. That was flat cannon, that's what that was. But whoa, Tinker going down in the mid lane. Puck actually getting that one. Lawlessy comes in. Bohemian dodging the one of the battery assaults. Does warp out. Marshall coming in with the burrow strike. In comes Exo. They lift him and he's gone. But the opening bounty runes now give 40 gold to the entire team of the person who picks it up. So say that Snow here had picked it up. Everybody on the Radiant would have gotten 40 gold as opposed to Snow getting 100. Some really good changes. I like it. We'll see how long it lasts in the meta. Already up to Tranquils for Marshall there. The Nightmare lands on the Enchantress. Marshall comes back, he's like, okay, you want to go on my Enchantress, I'll come right back and kill you. And they're going to get this Bane. That is one of the problems with Brain Sap. The cast point on it is just a little too long if you're really desperately in need. And that going to the Sand King is going to help him make up for the death and the fact that he's wandering around. He's almost level 3. Bane is level 3, but that's because he's been solidly in lane this whole time. Exo gets found. Lawlessy gets off the cogs, but that flat cannon is going to be useful. They pick up and just throw down DH. He's going to be going, he might be going down here. He does get the brain sap off, but is it going to be enough to save him? No, it's not, as Qualamon gets that final hit. Another burst strike, this time onto Lawlessy. Can they get this clockwork? They're chasing him. Can they find him? They know where he's going, so they're going to get chased. They're not going to be able to get it unless they didn't have enough for a burrow strike right there. Still, they basically showed that the bottom lane, the tri-lane bot for the Dire is just insanely dangerous. Because they've got burrow strike stun, the telekinesis lift from Rubik, which also causes a stun when you land, and the slow from the Enchantress with enchant. Unless they changed that, did they? No, they didn't. Puck trying to dodge a laser there, but it's a laser puck. That was a laser comma puck, not laser puck, as in playing laser hockey or something like that, which would actually be kind of awesome. Yes, I'm getting off on a tangent. Because at the moment, oh, I was going to say very little is happening, but Bohemian actually had to escape all the way back to base, and we actually get the kill there on Marshall. It's going to be another one, double kill for the Gyro taking on Koalamon. The only one to survive that on the Dire side is Exo, and he's like, no, not gonna go fight. That being said, he does find Lawlessy, who traps him in with the cogs, just to pound on him a little bit. He gets picked up, thrown backwards. Pikachu falling to the Tinker. This is a rotation, but let's keep our eyes here on Lawlessy. Shrine gets activated, and the Gyro comes in, but they're all already backing off because they don't want to deal with this. Haste rune in the bottle for the puck. Dream Cold just now off cooldown. He has used it.
I'll take your tribute.
Snow finding Marshall and XO gets picked up. Just tossed aside. Granted, a level 7 Omni Knight is going to be a little too tough for Rubik and Sand King, even if they are level 4.
That should help.
Yeah, there you go. You see Rubik getting some of the money. I think it's 15%. which again is a great thing to do because that helps out supports, encourages people to stack for their carry. That being said, Koalamon in trouble here. He's not making it out of this. The phase boot's not not gonna be the thing that breaks the camel's back, but very useful to have at this juncture. Dreamcoil onto the clockwork, and it's actually gonna break. Can they get him? Yeah, they can. That went pretty well. Also going to slow down the clockwork just a little bit. He does not currently have... He's not level 6 yet, so he doesn't currently have hookshot. Which is one of the big things they're going to be waiting on the Radiant side. Because what you can do is you can hookshot in, heal bomb. And if Tinker decides to go up to level 2 travel boots, basically instant initiation. Ooh, Rubik's stealing the brain sap. Call down used, Koalamon falls. Rubik does get picked up, but he's still got plenty of health. Or he did until a rocket barrage turns brain sap's wee. Exo's in trouble. Not gonna make it out of there with the heal bomb. Puck dodges out the homing rocket. Two-man Dreamcoil. Marshall comes in, stuns up. Stuns Lawlessy, but oh, they found themselves a clockwork. That's who they're gonna go after. Team fights are starting to go. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can get a better view. Rockets coming in, but not gonna be enough to really worry about. Dire look like they're gonna start backing off actually. Well, he needed taking a laser. He didn't really need to, but the tier 1s are starting to come under serious threat now.
Double damage.
Luckily, even with that homing missile, there wasn't much damage it was going to do.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Puck pushing it on tier 1, but takes the laser. But he's just gonna back off. The hookshot misses, but is that gonna be what looks like the Radiant want to back off? They don't want to take it in. They don't want to try and take this without that hookshot. Flat cannon going off. Fiend's grip onto Koalamon, he's gone. So they don't really have their big sniper. That being said, snow falling in the top lane means that the Radiant are currently without their big healer. Exo falling. We taken down by Bohemian means that there goes their without the gyrocopter. There's a lot less damage they can do. Bohemian jumping forward. Oh, but he gets found by the Tinker. Can he survive this? Nope. As the laser comes out. Bit more money for the Tinker and a bit of a rest. Oop. Bane's the one who resumed that game by accident on his own teammate. Alright. Scans and glyphs are ready. Let's see how long this pause takes. Okay, good. We are back. Tier 1 on bottom lane. Gonna go down to the Dire. It's almost within deny range, even. Oh, so that's how Rubik responds to the Arcane Rune. By the way, the thing I mentioned about the bounty runes giving plus 40 gold to everybody on the team, that is only the starting bounty runes. The regular bounty runes still operate the same. Alright, so Clockwork is going for the Urn of Shadows. Question will be, does he go up to the Spirit Vessel? That being, what, the snow going down in the mid lane to a 4-man group. Bohemian getting that kill. Is Tinker's not going to try and defend this? Probably smart. Because if they keep pushing, they could take down the tier 1 in the bottom lane. That said, Koalamon is here. Oh, Lawlessy gonna be coming in. Gets the rocket. They find the enchanters and just delete her quickly. The hookshot misses again. Stolen Fiend's Grip. Ooh, that's fun. If they can find Lawlessy here, they might be able to get a good kill. DH gets picked up, dropped down. Gets his own Fiend's Grip used on him, but not enough damage being used. Thanks to the... no damage at all, thanks to the repel. So Exo falling there. In comes the call down. Pikachu force-dashed himself out of it, but ooh, the static link stole 175 damage. This is gonna be useful if he lives long enough. Oh, now it's not because of that one spell, Guardian Angel. Mega kill streak up for the Tinker, making a double kill for an Unstoppable as he takes down Koalamon. The Dire get turned on quickly. They do take out the Gyrocopter, but the Tinker goes on a bit of a rampage there. Force staff for the clockwork coming up. Ooh, good use of the Aether Lens there. Oh, Tinker's just going straight to the level 5 Dagon.
Gotcha.
Koalamon getting a little beaten up here, but Tinker is suddenly jumped on. Can they get him in here? Not quite. One more hit and he'd have been dead. We get here just as Snow hammers Bohemian into the dirt. Exo picking up the Tinker, but he's not going to survive this.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The fights just seem to start up anywhere at this point.
Mad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go now!
Sandy coming up for the Gyrocopter. It's an interesting choice. Don't see Sandy terribly often anymore. Usually usually somebody goes for Mantis style, or Manta, not Mantis style. I'm sorry. Koalamon having to keep going, having to keep running, but Tinker sees the Razor coming in and is like, no, I'm good. Can they catch the Tinker here? Probably not. No, he's already gone.
Is a great conductor.
There's a regen rune at the top spawn. Oh, they found Snow. Can they get him? I think they can. Oh, big time. That one going to Pikachu, meaning that the Razor's going to have a little bit more money to play with. All he needs is just under 600. Actually, he needs a little under 500 now to finish up his BKB. And a Razor with BKB is kind of scary. Homing this, the Heat Seeker's coming out from the Tinker.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
They found themselves Lalashi and they just take him down. The Dream Coil on Wii means he's stuck here for a minute. That being said, it's becoming a very bad fight for the Dire. Bohemian's having to get out of here. He's getting his Blink Dagger on. The only one left in enemy territory is Marshall, and he is quietly scampering away. Well played. this right here is what Tinker does, unfortunately, but eh.
I'll take your tribute.
Oop, Bohemian going down in the bottom lane.
Double damage.
4 kills up for this Omni Knight. That's a pretty big deal. I mean, Omni's normally just played as a straight support, although you do see people playing him more as an offlaner now, which is interesting. He is tough to kill with the Degen Aura, Repel, Purification combos, but
Bottom tower is under attack.
with Marshall having to back off from the Radiants lose their courier. Whose was that? I mean, the Dire do lose their tier 2 on bottom, but oh, that was Gyro's. DH already gone to Pikachu. The Guardian Angel comes out, but is it going to be enough? It's going to be enough to kill the Razor at this rate if Pikachu just sticks around. Exo falls to Lawlessy on the back lines, but in comes the Epicenter from Marshall. Doesn't... There's... I was gonna say, it's not quite enough to kill the Clockwork, but there it is. Marshall is fall, but oh, so does the Tinker. This is turning out horrible. The Radiant kind of overstay their welcome and pay for it with 3 lives. And they're probably going to lose this tier 1. The Radiant do not have their glyph yet. It's up in 19, but that's a little too long for that tower.
Just fell off.
Nightmare on Koalamon. But the problem for you, Bane, is that Untouchable still goes on.
Tower is under attack.
A prize. Gotcha. Invisibility.
Say Tinker probably should be missing. The way he plays, the way you're supposed to play him. That's a pretty big stack. It's at least a triple stack. I actually think it's a quad stack. It's actually going to be taken by the gyrocopter, which, I mean, he's got a good chance of clearing it, so. Yeah, and that was the Bane that stacked it, so he's getting some of the money. Zoom back out. Spell, lifesteal, and cast range. So he's got an extra 325 cast range on this guy, on this Tinker. Doesn't sound like a lot, but especially with something like the heat-seeking missiles.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He did actually also pick up his scepter, so lasers will bounce, and there's double the number of missiles.
Double damage.
Oh, they found themselves a clockwork and just annihilate him. Two-man Dreamville lands on the Bane and the Omni Knight, who just repels his way out of it. Out come the missiles. Purification got stolen by the Rubik. Not going to be enough to save the puck, but... Okay, that's a little insane. Enfeeble steals damage instead of just drains it. That's a great talent. I mean, 40% XP gain bonus is good, but... They missed the Sand King. Oh, this rocket's gonna hurt. Not much. They know you're there, Koalamon. You might want to back off. Oh, good questing hook, but... Or good fishing hook, I should say, but not gonna work. They find a Tinker. Stun him up and just start beating him down, but he's gonna be gone. Next to the Guardian. Oh, the lift gets snow. The final burrow strike catches the Bane. Can they get it? They can get him. Now, the Dire are going to turn this into something. They're going to go straight into Roshan. That being said, the Sand King and the Rubik are still wandering around. The Rocket Flare comes out, so the Radiant know about this. Can they do anything about it is the question. Doesn't look like they want to try. Oh, I see what they're doing. What they're going to try and do, Lalashi's going to try and snipe it. He's going to try and steal the... He wants to steal the Aegis. But the Epicenter comes out. Tinker is just going to be melted. Wee is in with his BKB. He's just chasing the Rubik down. And they are going to steal the Roshan. Marshall burrows in. But we have a snatch. Well played, Marshall, as he just steals the Aegis. He was just waiting for the right moment to steal it. We did also have a buyback from the Tinker, so that the push can continue. Excuse me. The portent payload? The Dire moving in. They want the bottom tier 2 going.
Something bad is happening. In your bottom, radiant structures.
The fortification does pop, but
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
they have found themselves a Clockwork who's gonna have to run with the cogs, but ooh, the blink from the puck gets him into position. The Dream Coil, the heal comes out, but there's the tornado. Fiend's Grip onto Bohemian, and a lot of rockets coming out from Tinker. The hookshot lands in the back lines on the Rubik, but the Yules gets the Clockwork. Can they get him with this? Yeah, they can. Mega kill for Pikachu.
Blow your fuses.
That one death, though, is that going to be enough for the Radiant to
Your green dudes.
lose this tower?
Something bad is happening.
We also have a stolen rocket flare. Epicenter pushing back the Radiant. Just long enough for the Dire to take out the tower. They're actually going to go ahead and back off as well.
I'll take
Dire
your
structures are fortified.
Gotcha.
Bad dudes did something really evil and owned their own top tower.
Exo getting the deny on the top tier too. Not a bad call. Yeah, Hurricane Pike is just made for the Enchantress. I mean, extra attack range, plus extra damage on impetus, and you can also do the Hurricane Thrust. But keep in mind with Hurricane Thrust, you do still have to be able to see your target. The Radiant scan up here by their top rune spawn, but nothing there. Probably just a safety scanner. The rocket comes out, just illuminating a little bit of the mid lane. The Radiant only up by 1,000 gold in total. Less than 1,000 actually. Let's check the gold graph. Yeah, they're a little... Let's see. No, they're more than 1,000 up. Oh wait, no. No, they're still more than 1,000 up. Three-man smoke from the Dire. Koalamon, Pikachu, and Marshall. Where are they going to go with this is the question. There's the egg is getting reclaimed. Problem for them is that the Radiant are all moving around as a group. Also, I just noticed Sand King. He's getting a nullifier. What you really think about it is actually kind of any hero version of Cold Snap. I mean, it gives you a 100% slow for 0.4 of a second. Anytime you get hit, does damage. So. Glimmer Cape coming up for the Rubik, so you can actually get some good steals and possibly even use them to full extent. We got a smoke coming in from the Radiant. It's only a 3-man, or it was. Sending out the Vision Orb for Puck.
Where's my
Incoming!
invisibility?
Oh, we have a pause coming in from Marshall. Because Razor has DC'd. Still only 2 pauses. And we're back. Marshall's just like, nope, not gonna catch me. I'm just a giant bug. Out comes the epicenter burrow. Strike. We is not gonna make it out of this if they have anything to say about it, and they really do. The problem is they gotta push uphill against the tanker. And he's just gonna be spamming out the machines. What they need is to wait for him to be split pushing and then try to push.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, smart move by Enchantress to take the Ancient Golem.
Heal us.
Koalamon taking down the tier 2, so each side only has one remaining outer tower. It's tier 2, mid lane for the Dire, top lane for the Radiant. Except that the Radiant tower has taken no damage, whereas the Dire is almost broken. He's already gone, Puck.
Gotcha.
Radiant's getting to check on Roshan, but he might respawn in 1 minute, but we're not sure yet. Group smoke from the Radiant moving around. Oh, Pikachu finds and breaks it. Goes straight on the Tinker, but the Phoenix Grip comes out onto the Razor. He's not taking much damage because of the BKB. He is taking a ton of damage from the Gyrocopter though. Exo does fall on the back lines. Pikachu managing to get out. Maybe. Puck just using some time to distract them and maybe screw around a little. Meanwhile, they also get the Omni Knight, so both teams have lost to support here. Koalamon taking Spirit Vessel damage, Sandy damage, everything. The laser finally finishes her off. Another homing rock coming out straight onto Marshall. Dodges it with the Yules. Pikachu finds himself DH, just goes straight on him. Does get nightmared, but he's stealing a ton of damage still. The Enfeeble is gonna take back actually all of it. The epicenter is just melting. Just almost melts the gyro. The puck falls and instantly buys back. Can he get back into the fight quickly enough? Yes, he can, because he's already thrown out illusory orbs. This might be the never-ending game at this rate. neither team has really made a good strong push on the tier 3s. Roshan is back up, which actually might be what the Radiant wanted. They might have been waiting on this giant dig. Although Exo might have a hint that they're there. No, he doesn't. The Dire have to know something is up. Yep, Exo pinging it out. Now they know. Ooh, stolen heat seekers coming out. Can they get? Can the Dire steal this again? Nope. Gyro gets it this time. Which again, this might have been what the Radiant were waiting for. They're gonna start fighting harder now. Hookshot comes in, stuns up the Razor. He's gonna be on the chopping block. Pikachu, he is gonna escape. Koalamon standing strong. Does take a rocket or 3. Exo is currently being chased down by the Tinker and the Marks and Machines. Jumps forward, one shot. No one left alive is Bohemian, and he's in no position to fight this. They've got 30 seconds before the next person respawns, and that's going to be the Sand King. They do have the fortification left. They're not going to use their glyph. Are the Radiant going to try and get inside? Yeah, looks like they want to get in the base. They just do tons of damage. They've already taken out a quarter of the health. Koalamon buys back. Marshall is back as well. That being said, ooh, Puck falls. He's down for 1:10. Let's go to the buybacks. Marshall falls as well. He just respawned. The middle racks are going down. They got one lane. That's one full lane of racks. They're going to transition this. They want to make this 2 lanes. Fiend's Grip onto the Razor. That being said, DH taking a ton of damage and losing a lot of it too. This might actually push the Radiant back a little bit, but nope, they're just gonna stick in. Lol, she just turns around and hook shots onto the Enchantress. Meanwhile, the Pikachu does fall. And the Dire are gonna bow out here. Maybe. 2 lanes of racks down. Looks like the Dire have surrendered. That is the Megas. Flat cannon activating for some reason. The tier 4s are gone. The Megas are almost here. the call down just for the fun of it. And that is a dire victory, folks. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like or favorite the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. If you want to keep up with me and never miss any of my current series, please feel free to click the subscribe button down below, or the icon at the end of the video. And as always, if you have a match you'd like me to check out, please send me the match ID number you find here at the bottom of the score screen. Well, folks, this was a bit of a longer game than last week, I think, but it was a fun one. The Radiant walk away with this one, almost as a dire, but that'd be wrong. But like I was saying, the Radiant walk away with this after a good back and forth, but they ended up taking it down. For now, I have been D. Good night, and good gaming.